Hi guys, I'm Sean. This is Alyssa. Gus is in our hearts, and this is Internet Rabbit Hole Daily. And we know there's a question on everybody's mind here. Where is Internet Rabbit Hole Daily? Well, we're back. Actually, the real question is, where's Pushpa? That's right. We enjoyed Pushpa a whole lot. In fact, we reacted to every single scene. I don't have much of a beard these days, but I used to, and I kind of did the, the Pushpa move, or the Pushpa shoulder, as we recall. He had sort of a unique way of carrying himself. Now, I was trying to remember some of the details of the first movie. We had this sort of redwood that was very valuable, particularly in like Japan or something. And so what they were doing was
the sandalwood.
Yeah, and they were sort of cutting those down and hiding it from the officials, because you aren't supposed to do that. And then, of course, finding ways to sort of ship it away and make some money.
Did we know that there was going to be a Pushpa too?
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah, we did, I think.
It just snuck up, and this is exciting.
Yeah.
It feels like the first one didn't even come out that long ago.
No, it doesn't feel like that long ago. And I believe, if I recall correctly, at the end of Pushpa 1, there was a bit of a tease that there was going to be a Pushpa 2. But yeah, it has been a while.
What that tease
Some of the other things that happened in the first movie is we had our main character, and he sort of started out as just sort of a regular laborer, and then he sort of works his way up in this criminal organization. He's very savvy. He knows how to hide I guess the sandalwood from the police, and instead of asking for just a one-time payment, he's looking for a 5% buy-in to that organization, and he's dealing with a couple of brothers. I'm
mixing up in my head with Kantara, because Kantara it reminded me in ways, because of the forest, and then
even just probably some of the cinematography. Are they both, Telugu films?
Well, because in Kantara, weren't they going and using they were hunting the boars, or they were using these resources, and then the cops were like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah. It's like, hey, this isn't your forest. We're looking after this for everyone. And
and I'm mixing up which cop character was in which one. And, now you're
confusing me.
In Pushpa, did the cop end up dying that was going at the one guy, or
you guys are gonna have to help us fill in the blanks here.
Remember they cut down the tree, and then it fell.
I know,
but he didn't die.
No, but he did not die.
And I'm trying to think.
Well, there you go. This
will fill in the blanks.
Yeah, fill in some of the blanks here.
So here we go.
गोलियों से घायल पुष्पा हुआ तिरुपति जेल से फरार। इसी कोशिश में पुलिस ने पुष्पा पर बरसाई गोलियां। पता चला है कि पुष्पा गंभीर रूप से जख्मी हुआ है। शेषाचलम के जंगलों में पुष्पा को ढूंढने
Oh wow, they're looking in the forest for him.
भाखरापेट की पहाड़ियों पर पुलिस ने पुष्पा के कुछ कपड़े बरामद किए।
Maybe he's trying to leave them.
I was gonna say he seems like the sort of guy who'd be tricking him. Oh wow. Jeez.
She gotta get the heck out of there.
Oh, his supporters are going nuts.
किसी भी इंसान का बच पाना नामुमकिन है।
You hear the Pushpa music?
पुलिस की पुष्पा को मारने की एक साजिश थी।
सब बस यही देख रहे हैं कि पुष्पा पैसे किस तरह कमाता था। पण तुम्हाला माहिती आहे का पुष्पाने उन पैसों का क्या किया?
मेरी बेटी का हार्ट ऑपरेशन हुआ, उसका पैसा पुष्पा।
Oh wow, he's given back.
बेटी की शादी पुष्पा ने ही करवाई।
पता है पुष्पा ने ही हमारे लिए घर बनवाया।
अरे वो
Wow.
खाना खिलाता था।
He's winning over the people like no one's business.
महीने के बाद भी दंगे जारी हैं। कई इलाकों में अभी भी सेक्शन 144 लागू है। कुछ लोगों का मानना है कि पुष्पा अब जिंदा नहीं है। अफवाह ये भी है कि वो जापान, मलेशिया या चाइना में कहीं हो सकता है।
पुष्पा की बॉडी छुपा कर क्या
This is so interesting. We don't know where he is.
We still haven't seen him yet in the trailer.
I know.
Like, how
that's
far
fun.
in
I like that.
Oh, there he is.
Wait, no, that's not him.
Oh, no, it's not.
Unless he got a little bit heavier, and that's okay if he did.
जंगलों में लगाए गए वाइल्डलाइफ सर्वेलेंस कैमरा का वीडियो हमारे चैनल ने अभी प्राप्त किया है।
Oh no, is he been fighting tigers and
हमारे सिटी केबल स्क्रीन पर देख सकते हैं।
से दिखाई नहीं दे
Ah.
अगर जंगल में कोई जानवर 2 कदम पीछे ले तो समझो शेर
Ha ha
है।
ha ha.
लेकिन जब शेर ही 2
Even the
कदम
tigers
पीछे
got
ले,
a
तो
certain amount of
समझो
respect
पुष्पा
here.
आया है।
Oh, snap.
Oh! Ah!
He's got like a red pinky name.
Yeah, look at the graphic guy. Ah! Oh, this looks like way too much fun.
अब रोल पुष्पा का
The rule.
Oh,
Dang.
It's gonna be
Allu
epic.
Arjun.
Okay, now I'm remembering that like he took over, right? He came in and he was like unaffiliated, like how the gangs were running and stuff with the sandalwood business. It was more like nepotism, is like passed down
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the families, and then it was like, who's this guy
This
that comes out of nowhere?
up-and-comer,
And then
yeah.
he's outsmarted all of them. Didn't he like screw them both over? And it was like, well, no, now you need to. He bypassed
the middleman.
kinda,
Yeah.
And then
And so, yeah,
been so
did a
long,
much
feels
better
since we
job
watched
of getting this stuff to the end buyer, and yeah, cut out someone in that process. So, geez,
right. And so they were after the gangs were really heavily after him, but like now I don't remember the. Or no, okay, yeah, the cops obviously knew. It seemed like it was sort of centralized, that little area where they were just like, oh, these guys are stealing the sandalwood. But then they had also that like really heavy load. And then remember he had the idea of like he had it go down the river and like get it across.
Yeah,
and
it was nuts. He
he's
found a
just-
way to hide it in like plain sight, and they didn't know where it was.
He's like so
yeah.
famous or infamous now.
Yeah, and he's given
That-
the money to the people, and so they're loving him even more. Now, there is another angle, too, that I forgot to mention, and that's that he's sort of he doesn't have a father figure in his life, right?
Yeah.
If you recall correctly, he had sort of a couple of stepbrothers
The
who were
mother-
upset that he was taking the name of the father, even though he was an illegitimate child.
Yeah, wasn't he like half siblings? It was like the same father, different mother.
Yeah, but they weren't having it. He was trying to like marry that girl or something, and they came in and ruined the wedding and said, "Hey, how dare you use our surname?" and all of those sorts of things. So
lots of elements to the story.
Yeah, and it almost seemed like that's where he sort of developed some of his ways of being. Like, when they came in and when he was a kid and we're talking about that he was an illegitimate child, he's sort of his shoulder kind of went up.
I picked up on that in the editing.
I didn't pick up on
it
that.
It was like
initially,
subtle,
anyways.
and then I was editing stuff, and then I noticed like as soon as I can't remember exactly what was said, but didn't like the dad like storm into the classroom or was like, how dare you?
I think it was the brothers or something. They made a scene.
And they said something to him that, you'll never be one of us or something. And then it was like immediately he was like, his shoulder went up, never came down again. It's like a stored trauma, like an emotional trauma.
Now, I'm wondering if Allu Arjun there had a chance to recover from the last Pushpa before he got started on this one. As I understand it, he kind of created he had a bit of an injury there from walking in that way.
That's
and
dedication.
Yeah, exactly. Quite the actor. Well,
excited for this. It's gonna be so good.
Yeah. Okay. And it's gonna be streaming, so we aren't gonna have to worry about getting to the theaters.
Because was the first one? Did the
was
first
an
one go
Amazon?
straight
Yeah, it was
to?
directly to Amazon Prime. So I believe this next one
Okay.
obviously would
I
be
hope
the same.
It
and
didn't say Amazon Prime though in the title. Did
pretty
it?
sure it was Amazon
And
Prime though.
Did it say Prime Video?
Let's find out here.
It didn't pop up.
Yeah,
It's on
You'd think it would say, right? Maybe it did switch from.
No, why?
I'm not sure. You'd think,
I don't see any Prime branding anywhere. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'm incorrect there. I'm not so sure, but I do recall the last one being like
what
a
do they call
streaming
him?
exclusive.
They call him Icon Star now. Happy birthday, Icon Star Allu. I just saw some with the trailers. So many times they do it on the actor's birthday.
Yeah, and they'll sort of acknowledge that in the trailer itself. Cool.
That's pretty cool because it's like so personalized.
Yeah. Wow. All right.
Okay.
Well, folks, maybe you'd like us to check that out. Maybe you've got some more information you'd like to share down there in the comments. Well, we'd love to hear from you.
Love you to join us and subscribing to the channel so you can stay tuned for more reactions. Click the subscribe button, please. Click the notification bell. Choose all from drop down so you get updated every time we upload. Enjoy this. Click the thumbs up. And comment down below.
We love you a whole lot. This is
Love you
Internet Rabbit Hole
guys.
Daily. IRH signing
Sign
off.
off. Bye.
See you guys.